The fastest way to lose someone is to win the argument so hard they stop feeling safe with you. Most fights do not explode because one person is wrong. They explode because both people are trying to prove they are not the villain. This is about arguing in a way that protects the relationship while still telling the truth. The first payoff is learning why winning often makes the real problem harder to solve. The second is finding the hidden need underneath the sentence that sounds like an attack. Need underneath the sentence that sounds like an attack. The third argument becomes a pride turns a disagreement into distance. Here is the trap. Once an argument comes into evidence, you stop listening for meaning and start listening for mistakes. Imagine someone says, "You never think about me." The other hears an accusation, not a hurt feeling, so they defend the calendar instead of asking what felt lonely.
The better aim is not, "How do I win this?" It is, "What do we need to understand so this does not keep hurting us?" That one question changes the whole temperature of the room.
Hurting us. That one faux sentence you can actually use in your next hard conversation. Save it before you need it. People do not rise to their best communication under pressure. They return to what they practiced. A hard start invites armor. A softer start does not mean pretending you are fine. Need underneath the sentence that sounds like an attack. It means saying the hard thing in a way the other person can actually hear. Try this structure: what happened, how it landed, and what you need next. When plans change at the answer, then and I need us to decide earlier. That is much easier to answer than you only care about yourself. Listen for what they might be protecting. Respect, rest, fairness, closeness, trust. You do not have to agree with the tone to understand the need.
The most useful moment in a fight is the moment you notice, we are not solving this anymore, we are hurting each other. Naming the spiral is not quitting. It is choosing the relationship over the performance.
A repair can be simple. I want to understand you, but I am getting defensive. Or can we restart that? Or I care about this more than I care about being right. Small lines like that can reopen the door.
Do not end with a verdict. End with a next step. One apology, one agreement, one check-in time, one small change you can both actually do.
So the spine is simple. Stop arguing like a trial. Speak so the other person can stakes over. The win is not getting the last word. The win is both people wanting to come back to the conversation. Subscribe for more practical relationship tools that make real conversations feel less like battles and more like a way back to each other.
The next time you argue, try not to win the room. Try to understand what the room is asking for.